Alright, Linda, I put together a little video for you. It has the video that I shot while I was out at the complex, so it's going to give you the drive up and kind of through the complex, a little bit of a tour. It's going to give you a walk up to the unit and then kind of around that greenbelt area, and then going to go a little bit more into the map that you're actually looking at right now. I'm going to show you basically how you would get to the two different beaches from that Carmel Valley location. And then we'll ultimately come back to this map and compare kind of the Carmel Valley location to the location that we were looking at in La Jolla. Kind of give you a 30,000 foot view picture and kind of work down into it. Provide a little bit more perspective on the two different areas and kind of compare and contrast them. So here we go. All right, Linda, so this is pulling up to a four-way stop sign intersection. That's looking at the complex ultimately. So you got a four-way stop. You make this left into the complex. Now ultimately I'm going to make a left-hand turn here. You would go back to the right, but I'm going to make a left so you can kind of see the front office and all the area. So that's the main office on the right. We're coming back around here. That's just a quick shot of the parking space, kind of a look at the storage. That's common throughout. This is heading back towards the main entrance. That's the main clubhouse, or the office right there. Now ultimately that's where we came in, so you would have made that right instead of the left we made. So here we are back on the track. We're going to come back around to the back part of the complex here. The landscape is really well taken care of, well maintained. Not a lot of trash on the property. You know, and that's kind of what we're going to see up here in Carmel Valley versus, you know, more down towards La Jolla over by the 5. You know, it's kind of over by UCSD. You know, younger kids, a little less caring, if you will, about litter and whatnot in some cases. So we're coming up to the back wall of the complex here. We're going to make a left and head down just a little bit, and then we'll get to the building and the unit that we're talking about. One thing that's nice about this is it is a relatively smaller complex than the area that we were looking at down in La Jolla. So ultimately I'm going to park right here. That building right there, that's the one we're talking about on the right. That stairwell on the right is actually the one that we're talking about with the unit. So this is now looking from the front of your step. That's the building. That's your bedroom window, private patio right there. That's the unit number 60. Private stairwell. Your neighbor enters right there. I don't know if you can see the door very well. Alright, so this is standing on the sidewalk looking at your unit. That's down the hallway or walkway. So you ultimately come from the parking lot like we just did. You make it right down these little set of stairs. There's the unit. Kind of giving you an idea of the area. Now if you come walking down through this area, this is pretty nice. That's about the worst landscape part of it right there. You got a big open area, a lot of green, a lot of area to get out, walk around. That was back towards the unit. And then we're going to take it around to the right and just kind of show you the whole area. All right, so now we're going to go back to the actual walk up to the unit. That's the stairwell, parking lots straight down that sidewalk to the right. So we're going to come down the stairs, we're going to make a right-hand turn. That's the private stairwell. Your neighbor will enter right there on the left. Private balcony. You got enough room right there for a little lounge chair, and there's looking back down towards that greenbelt area. And then over here down the stairs to the left is the parking lot. That white car on the left is mine right there. That's where I park. So that's giving you an idea. All right, Linda, real quick. Here's a map we have on here. The address to 12560 in Carmel Valley, right? So this is the 5, as you can see, going north and south. That's the 56, which bisects Carmel Valley. All right, so kind of the beaches were a concern of yours, kind of how close it was, etc., relative to La Jolla. So here's what we're looking at. Torrey Pines State Beach, 3.2 miles away. To Del Mar North Beach, which is also the dog beach, call it 6 miles away. So here's the deal. Here's how you basically would get there. Either way, you're going to either get on the freeway or you're going to continue down Carmel Valley Road, which you can see is kind of right here, following around. If you're going to go up to Del Mar, that's it right there, maybe 15 minutes. If you go to Torrey Pines State Beach, maybe 10 minutes. All right, so that's kind of what we're looking at in terms of the beach. It's going to put you in an area that, Carmel Valley is without a doubt a newer and nicer area than La Jolla. You add in that you got Del Mar right here, and now you have all the access up into Solana Beach and some really good food and all that. And all you got to do is go a little bit south and you're down to La Jolla, but you're not stuck living in La Jolla. If we take a look at this map, this has both the addresses. So this has the one we're talking about, the 12560. Here's that 8686 via Mallorca, kind of giving you an idea, right? So you got two beaches very close. You're a little further north. You got access to the 556 over to the 15. In La Jolla, where you were previously in that Via La Jolla complex, right? That has a lot of really good access. It's right here off the 5, right? And we can come down, we can get to the 52, we can go up, whatever it may be. There's still a lot of good access. But once we get into La Jolla right here, this becomes a traffic nightmare. All right, so in terms of beaches in La Jolla, you have the La Jolla Shores, which is somewhere right around here where the cursor is. And then obviously you have Pacific Beach, you have Mission Beach down here, Ocean Beach down the south. Okay, so the big differences between the area, regardless of what you decide to do with, potential counteroffer for the one up on Carmel Creek Road, this just kind of gives you an idea of what you're looking at here. All right, so I hope that this provides a little more assistance kind of with the mapping.